Well, back home on Dalal Street, both Sensex and Nifty ended the day 1% higher, and Nifty Bank that rallied 2%, ending at a record close. Midcaps too mirrored the benchmarks and turned positive for this year, and majority of these gains came in from the heavyweights. Ekta Batra joins us to get us all the market cues that we need to watch out for trade this morning. Hi Ekta, good morning.
Hi Sonal. Well, morning. Like you mentioned, yesterday was in fact a day where the market really regained momentum. So we had the Nifty and the Sensex, which were only around 2% away from record highs. We had the Nifty Bank, which was at a record high, and the Midcap Index turned positive for the year. Now, one of the key reasons for this is that the FII flows continue to support the market. So the FII's net bought around 999 crores in the yesterday's market, in the cash market. And obviously, we've been tracking how the FIIs have performed over the past month odd. So since the 20th of Feb, which is more than a month, they've continuously bought into the cash market every day from the FII stable. And there was some amount of worry that maybe the figure that we got a day before yesterday from the FIIs, which was around 130, 140 odd crores, that might have been indicative of the sign that maybe FIIs are petering off. But with this cash figure of around 999 odd crores, that gives you that indication that maybe that fervor is still existent in the market. Now, in terms of stocks, we had HDFC Bank, ICICI Bank, Reliance Industries, all of these stocks gaining. So I would still watch out for any sort of follow-on buying which would happen in these frontliners. Now, in terms of the US markets, it was pretty much a positive close. So that really was, a positive indicator for us. We have Asia, however, which is lower this morning, and Brent, which is between $67 to $68 per barrel. Though there are forecasts of it going up to around $70, $75, it seems as though the market is very enthused with other sort of triggers, such as obviously what the elections could hold. So maybe the crude is currently on a back burner unless it breaks out of this current range that we're seeing it in. SGX indicating, yes, it could be a little bit of a negative start. And so that's how exactly the markets are placed at this point in time. We're supposed to get the borrowing calendar figures yesterday, but that got delayed. So maybe that would be something we'd watch out for.
All right, Ekta, and individual stocks, what are you watching out for?
Well, I'll watch out for Mindtree, which has decided not to proceed with the buyback of equity shares of the company. They had the board meet yesterday. We have sources telling us that Tata GIC Consortium is likely to invest in GMR airports. Sources have also spoken on Jet Airways, where they're planning to reinstate 50 flights from the end of this month, and they're going to resume operations for a couple of sectors such as Aurangabad and Bhopal and Bangalore. Sheela Foam is in focus as two promoters are looking to sell up to around 8.68% stake via OFS. And Meghmani Organics, there was a fire which broke out in their unit in Dahej. So they've just come out to the exchanges and said that we already knew that there was some amount of fire which had taken place. So maybe that stock would be in focus.
All right, Ekta, thanks a lot for joining us and telling us what all stocks we need to keep an eye on. But now it's time for a break. Up next, we'll get your conversation with the economists who advise the Congress on the minimum income guarantee pledge, which has led to a political war of words. Stay tuned.